Okay, what is your name?
It's Mark MacDonald.
And where are you from, Mark?
I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
And what's today's date?
Sorry?
Today's date?
Today's date is 30th, I think, isn't it?
Of January 2023. And why are you sitting there not drinking your coffee and you have your fingers in a coffee cup?
Well, I got stung by a lionfish, and so the treatment would be to stick it in hot water as hot as you can possibly stand it.
Okay, and what new technique did you learn today from your friend Roger?
Well, I learned that if you ice it first, although nobody says to do that, if you ice it first, it helps a lot. Takes some of the swelling down right away.
Numbs the pain?
Numbs the pain, and then you stick it right in the hot water as soon as you can.
So the thing is, if you don't have hot water, at least having ice on the boat helps. And then also we tried some Sting Master. Did you feel any difference when that went on? The cream?
I did, a little bit. Yes,
I
did.
Okay. So,
but at that point, it was screaming so hard that I don't know that I would have noticed it right
so what does it feel like?
It feels like somebody has put your thumb on a piece of metal and smashed it with a 5-pound sledge.
And how many stings do you get in your fingers?
I think
one in the thumb?
I got one in the thumb for sure, and I may have got nicked on 2 of my other fingers.
You want to hold them up and show us? Is it still swollen? Where's your other thumb? Thumb to thumb.
There's the thumb to thumb
see
comparison.
It,
So it's
Wow.
it's a bit swollen.
Yeah, Mark's trying to do the thumbs up. There we go. So it's the left one.
That's
that
the
one. Yeah, you can see it. It's white. It's white down to here too.
Yep.
So, and it's still hurting, or is it feeling better?
No, it's still hurting. It's still stinging. I imagine it's going to sting.
And how many times have you got stung?
Just the one time. Well, it was the one event.
This is the first?
Yeah.
How long have you been lionfish hunting?
Lionfish hunting for 4 or 5 years.
Wow. Okay, so I've been with you a lot of the years, right?
Yeah.
We're like old buddies. And yesterday, 2 days ago, we saw 4 lionfish.
That's right.
We only had 1 spear each. And how many times did we have to spear to get 2 on the spear?
Once.
Once
for each.
Yeah.
Once
so
for
we
each
kept
fish.
1 fish on.
Yep.
And then we ended up getting another fish each.
Yep.
So when we both had our spears up in the air, it looked like a barbecue.
That's right.
Right, shish kebab.
That's right.
That's like a first. I've done 2 on 1 shot when they were directly next to each other, but I've never been with someone else that got 2 at the same time. Because a lot of times they wiggle up the spear, so we were lucky that we
were.
Right. You feel better now?
Yeah, a little bit better. I still managed to get 2 lionfish out of the deal.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna hunt again, or are you gonna retire after this? So you're a tough Canadian.
This is not a deterrent.
Okay, and what's some new things you've been working on? What's the name of your company in Canada?
Well, I'm freelance. I work for different companies. The company I work most for is with Cream. We're doing a lot of stuff right now with Eli Roth, doing a lot of his paranormal shows. And we're doing, as soon as I get back to Toronto, I'm into Fear Thy Neighbor again for season number 8, I think it is.
Oh, cool. And I heard you were making a hockey movie?
Yeah, I was in Sweden for months of August and September doing a biopic on Börje Salming for Warner Brothers.
And who was the person you just announced his name? Famous hockey player in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Börje Salming, that's right. He was.
How do you spell his name?
BORJESALMING.
Okay, and he was famous for what?
Oh, he's one of the very first Swedes to ever play in the NHL.
For Toronto Maple Leafs?
He signed him with Toronto Maple Leafs. He and Inga Strömman.
Okay.
The 2 of them started out with the Leafs, and he played for the Leafs for well over a dozen years.
Okay, a lot of points?
Yeah, a lot of points. And he, I think he played his last season with Detroit, but he played on the Swedish national team.
Wow.
For several years.
And what happened to him, unfortunately?
Unfortunately, while we were filming, Börje was diagnosed with ALS. And right after we finished shooting the Swedish portion, while we were shooting the Toronto portion, unfortunately, he passed away.
Okay, sorry about that. But we're trying to distract you, talking about hockey. So how do you feel now? The Toronto Maple Leafs are, I think, 2 points behind the Devils, and they're 4 points behind. Oh no, I think they're tied with the Devils in points, but they're 4 points behind Carolina. So we'll have to change that, right?
We have to change that.
How's your finger feeling?
It's actually it's tolerable, but I think it's tolerable as long as I keep it in this.
And we have a nice view.
Yep, beautiful view of Aruba.
3 motors. Okay, Mark, thank you for the interview, and I hope you feel better.
Oh, cheers. Thank you very much.
All right, bye.
Pleasure.